Check, boy. Good evening, my name is Adam Burroughs. I'm very happy to be here. Not much the morning person, I've always preferred to sleep in. But lately I'm awake before that alarm clock starts to buzzing. Because I know that you're beside me, and if we get up a little early, we can have coffee in the morning and watch the sun come up together. No, we don't usually say much, we sit slow and wipe the sleep away from our eyes while trading tired sideways smiles with one another. And the time it seems to fly by, but the day is always better when we have coffee in the morning and watch the sun come up together. But I'm not sure how the angels spend their afternoons. But I bet they start their day out gathered around a big white table, having coffee in the morning, watching the sun come up at 7. I've been thinking about the way you moan and groan while you're still waking up. The way you like your coffee, a little cream with extra sugar. And I was wondering maybe if you don't have any other plans, you have coffee in the morning and watch the sun come up with me. Forever. Thank you so much. This next song is called I Wish I Would Have Moved Here When I Was Younger. Sort of a long title for a song, I understand, but that was the best that I could do at the time. It's the story behind the song is I used to live in a town and moved away, and I had a chance about a year ago to go back and play a gig there. And I was playing my sad acoustic folk songs. And next door there was a high school reunion taking place in a bar, and the walls were very thin. And they were singing and dancing to 80s rock songs, really loud songs. And I was singing la 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 next door, no one could really hear me. And people were chanting Journey songs, don't stop believing, next door. And I went out and took a walk afterwards around town, and I was sort of down, but I was trying to gain some perspective about the whole thing. And I remembered how it felt when I first moved to that town years ago. It was sort of a coming-of-age experience for me. And nothing inspires creativity like the feeling of failure, so I got a good song out of it. Wish I would have moved here when I was younger. get a place there on the square, on the second floor over the old diner, waking to the smell of bacon in the air, stumbling downstairs to place an order, a sleepy hello to the regulars, money in the newspaper, and machine, only for the funnies and the crosswords. Maybe I would have let my guard down easier, falling in love with the local girls. Everybody gets their heart broken sometimes. Probably should have given it a few more whirls. About the way things turned out, I guess everything's turned out fine, but I wish I would have moved here when I was younger and taken just a little more time. I wish I would have moved here when I was younger, taking a job at a mom and pop store, working just enough hours to get by, uninterested in what I can't afford. We spent my evenings in the pool hall, talking those big dreams with my friends. I guess neither the pot of gold or the rainbow is ever as sweet as the dream in it. But I wish I would have done more sitting on this park bench at 2 a.m. in early June, sunken deep into the moment, oblivious to everything but the big moon. I ain't complaining about the way things turned out. I guess everything's turned out fine. Maybe I'd be having the same conversation with myself about some other place if I did, but I wish I would have moved here when I was younger. Wish I would have moved here when I was younger. Wish I would have moved here when I was younger. With a little more time, a little more time to take it. Thank you so much. I live just outside of Nashville, Tennessee, and I moved there maybe 11 years ago. I moved there to pursue music and be around a community of songwriters. And it's interesting in Nashville, there are all these writers' nights that take place every night of the week. People who are singer-songwriters and want to share their newest song will meet in sometimes in pubs, sometimes in church basements, sometimes in fast food restaurants. It's crazy, it's everywhere. Yeah. And we'll share their newest songs, sometimes in a circle. And there are a lot of really bad writers' nights in Nashville as well. You just have to frequent them and figure out where you fit in. And this is about one where I felt like I fit in. It was a great writer's night. I still go back on occasion. I don't get a chance to get back as much as I used to. It's called Tall Tale Tuesday. storytellers dress their best. They recite their latest lies. Some dance and do theatrics, somewhat crowd participation. Me, I like to get lost inside my mind. It might seem like a circus to a tourist or a first timer, but if you knew us, you'd probably say that all in all we're pretty normal. We're just trying to be who we are on a Tall Tale Tuesday. Tall Tale Tuesday, and I'm sitting at the bar talking to a girl from upper New York State. She says she's been here 2 years and that she sure misses the seasons. She thinks she might go back someday. When they call her name, she goes to the stage and whispers something in the microphone no one hears. And then she plays the ukulele. She sings just like an angel. And she's through. We're all in tears. Tall Tale Tuesday, and it's my turn to try out the latest tall tale that I've ever told. If by chance someone believes me, I might get a handshake or a pat on the back or way to go. But I'll be here next Tuesday and the Tuesday after that. I know some might say I'm insane. All in all, I'm pretty normal. I'm just trying to be who I am on a Tall Tale Tuesday. All in all, I'm pretty normal. I want to be what I am on a Tall Tale Tuesday. This next song, perhaps I should have done this next song before this one. It just occurred to me. I thought maybe I'll do this one. It's called Off on Mondays, so I'm going in the opposite direction, the opposite order of it. I used to work in a non-profit organization for several years, and my work schedule was I worked Tuesday through Saturday, and then I was off on Monday and Tuesday. So I would sit in front of a window on Monday morning and try to write songs. And, you know, sometimes it's just the first thing that comes to you. Well, what can I write about today? Well, it's Monday. I am off work today. And it's a good title. We'll call it Off on Mondays. This place is always empty at the first of the week. Midday matinee, nothing too dark. Laughing out loud at all the funny parts. Pushing back reality with all of my strength. I'm off on Mondays and I just want to stay here all day. Back corner, no speakers, evening crowd. This place is understated, it don't get too loud. Some dine at the tables, some sip at the bar. If you like what I play, please put a tip in my jar. I'll try to take a feeling, make it clear. I'm off on Mondays, but I just want to stay here all year. All year. Candlelight and covers kinda cold in here. Pull her close and kiss her, whisper in her ear. Clock tick, ignore it, sleep is overrated. Say the best for last and everything else fades away. Some moments prove themselves to be worth all of the fight. I'm off on Mondays, but I just want to stay here all of my life. All my life. All my Thanks so much for listening. I believe we'll pass the hat around now for Cassie Graves and myself. Thanks for being here. I think we've chosen to use my hat. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But here we go. Both Cassie and I have CDs available for sale. And feel free to, they're over in this general area if you're interested. This next song is called House Not Right in the Head. It's inspired by a Dylan Thomas poem called Love in the Asylum. Hope you enjoy it. Forgotten about my tuning. She only calls me when she gets so lonely that the walls begin to talk. I don't know why I go, I guess 'cause I know how it feels. Even in daylight, no, she's never been right. Her eyes show everything. Soft like a feather and mine is a bird without wings. Slams behind me, she lays in the night. The rooms all deceive me from what's right. And I'm next to a stranger that seems so familiar. I leave all the questions unsaid. Try to forget that I've gone back again to the house not right in the head. The house that's not right in the head. Mornings are something I seldom forget. In the house, not right in the head. Ghosts are all sleeping, I tiptoe my way to the door. She's never moving, I don't wish to wake her. I just want to get out alive. Creaking stairs, say a prayer. Looks like I made it this time. I swear to myself that this might be the last, but I can't resist her when she calls me back. So I'm next to a stranger that feels so familiar. I leave all the questions unsaid. Try to forget that I've come back again to the house that's not right in the head. The house that's not right in the head. Bouncing walls, laughing halls, and I've come back again. Fits of rage, broken cages, I'll come back again. Poison kiss, take a sip, let me know when I'm dead again. The house, it's not right in the head. Not right in the head. Not right in the head. Thanks so much for listening. You've been a wonderful audience. I'll try one on you called Prison Break. as pretty as they used to be. You know the bulbs burn out like any place. Remember when we thought we could touch the sky, but the only thing that sky was interest rates. We bought an awful lot of dreams, but they didn't buy happiness. Not for long anyway. I think we're ready for a prison break. So take a baseball bat and break all our toys. All they ever did was get in the way. The so-called friends that we've acquired, we don't need nobody to tell us that we're okay. Got an awful lot of things go wrong in this race. We sure have changed. Don't you think we're ready for a prison break? We can pack up tonight and we'd be gone before anybody found us out. If times get tough, we'll manage to hold out. What do you say? Don't you think we're ready for a prison? Go to the country and grow a big garden and listen to the quiet nights. When times get tough, we'll hold each other tight and pray. We'll reminisce about the great prison break. I just wish things were back. All we needed was each other and a simple plan. We could travel through the heavens like we were, sharing everything from wings to birds. There'd be no chains, no forbidden fruits to take if we can only make this prison break. Is the hat full of money, or have we taken the money out of the hat so that I can... It's okay, don't worry. I've been having a hard time lately trying to find my place. Every time that I leave the house, I feel like I'm in outer space. I look around and all I see are spray painted smiles on walls. I'm sick to death of all the social cues. My face is about to fall off from keeping up appearances. The truth is I prefer to be alone, only keeping up appearances. If you need me, leave a message on my phone. I don't remember a ballot on the issue down at the election hall. Maybe it was one of those fine print deals where they trick you into passing a law. Either way, it's a contagious disease. No one says what they mean anymore. vacuum cleaner salesman who came to the door. I was keeping up appearances. I just bought a brand new vacuum last year. Keeping up appearances. Somebody please get me out of here. I saw a snowflake, pure and naked. It was a masterpiece. It melted in a pile of caked-on makeup as it landed on a lady's cheek. What an awful way to leave this world. Someone keeping up appearances. Insecurity and powder swirl together for appearances. I'm not trying to make any enemies. Keeping up appearances. I just wish that things were what they seem instead of these appearances. Is everyone okay? Yeah. I'll play a sad one for you if that's okay. You guys like sad songs? I used to work in a band and orchestra shop, and the people that I worked with, I was going to university at the time. The people that I worked with were mainly people who had finished degrees in music performance and didn't quite pan out financially, so they had gotten jobs in the orchestra shop, fixing instruments and sales and that sort of thing. We used to have great conversation about music in general, but this particular song was inspired by jazz singers, a conversation we had about jazz singers. And I like to think of this as the first song that I was ever paid to write, because I was on the clock while I wrote it at the band and orchestra shop. It's called Ballad of Walter Williams. Walter Williams awoke one morning to find his frenzied days had come to a standstill. Never one for silence lately, he'd been dealt no other options but to deal. Retirement from retail was what occupied his mind the prior 30 years of his life. Now his dreams of Winnebagos had diminished due to the poor health of his lovely wife. Cleaning out the attic, a defense project to keep from going mad. He came across a phonograph and some old records he'd forgotten that he had. Spirit of Sophie Tucker, you're a lifesaver tonight. Your sweet voice can kill a lot of pain. Walter Williams dances circles full moonlight and sweet red wine and warm summer rain. Walter Williams woke up the next morning feeling finer than he had for quite some time. And over coffee with his wife, they talked about her health condition. She began to cry. She said, Walter, I'm afraid that one day soon you're gonna wake up and I'll have passed away. Though we've shared a good life and the cancer limits our resources, I'd love to make another memory today. With misty eyes, Walter climbed the stairs up to the attic. He knew just the thing to make her smile again. And as he placed the needle on the record, he said, Mrs. Williams, may I have this dance? Spirit of Billie Holiday, you're someone's angel today. Your sweet voice can kill a lot of pain. Walter Williams and his missus dance across the world one last time. Some soft sunlight, cold kitchen floor. Love that forever stays the same. Spirit of Ella Fitzgerald, you're someone's companion tonight. Your sweet voice can kill a lot of pain. Walter Williams dances circles deep inside of his mind. Full moonlight and sweet red wine, warm summer rain, soft sunlight, cold kitchen floor. Love that forever stays, forever stays.